Hello, Big Team. Hello, friends. Welcome to Lizzie Faye Loves Books. I'm Elizabeth, and I am here today to announce to you two different readathons taking place this summer that I am participating in and low-key co-hosting. So I want to announce them today, and I hope that you will participate in either or both of them. Comment down below if you plan to participate and let me know some of the books you think you might be reading for these awesome prompts. So neither of these readathons were created by me. I have just been invited to share them with you. So let's get started. Now the first one takes place for the entire month of July, and it's the Mande-A-Thon. Mandy Garrett created this readathon several years ago, and the timing for it fluctuates. I think one year it was in October, and she has it whenever she has time to have it, and you know that's what you can do when you create your own readathon. But for this year, it's going to be in July, and she always comes up with some really cool prompts using the letters of her name. Now, her name is spelled Mande, which are great letters for readathon prompts. I was joking with someone the other day that I can never host a readathon using my own name. For one thing, I have 9 letters in my name, and one of them is a Z. What are we supposed to do with a Z? So I'm just going to enjoy hosting other people's readathons when they have better letters than I do. So Mandy has 5 prompts for the Mande-A-Thon, and the first one is M is for murder. Well, that one's going to be super easy for me because I read cozy mysteries and I lead a mystery book club monthly at my public library, so I am always reading mysteries, so that one is not a problem. The next one might be a little trickier. I'm going to actually have to dig a little bit for this one, but the A is for apple. So you can just read a book that is red, or you can read a book with an apple on the cover. So I always like to go for the more challenging of the two, which means I'm looking for a book with an apple on the cover, but we'll see what I can come up with. Now, N is for Nocturnal, and for that prompt, you can read a fantasy book, and if you don't read fantasy, then she said just read anything at night, and that's totally doable. Then D is for indie. Read a book by an indie author. This one's going to be a little harder for me too, but I'm willing to give it a try. And then E is for everything. Read anything and everything that you want. So super easy prompts, a lot of fun, and I hope that you will join in. Now the next readathon, I just realized, starts today. I'm filming this on June 21st, and this is a true summer readathon. Today is the first day of summer, and this starts today, and it ends on the last day of summer, so basically solstice to equinox, and there are 9 prompts. Now, before I get into the prompts though, let me tell you that this awesome readathon was created by Donna from the studio in the library. Now, Donna does not do videos on her channel. She is a wonderful commenter and one of my favorite people to chat with on BookTube, but she has a Goodreads group called Reading Goalposts, and she has listed the prompts and all the information about the readathon on her Goodreads group, and I hope that you will go there and let her know what you're planning to read. So this is called the Summer Clearance Readathon. I think this is going to be such a great motivator for clearing things off of your TBR. And for some of us, clearing things off of our bookshelves. We can pass them on once we've read them. So I'm excited about these. There are 9 prompts, and the requirement is that you read 3 books for any of the prompts in order to check this readathon off your list and consider it done. Now, you can read all 3 of your books from just one prompt, or you can combine them however you want to do it, but the challenge is to read 3 books from at least one of these prompts. Now, the prompts are divided into 3 categories. The first category is fiction, and the second category is nonfiction, and then the bonus category can be either. So for the prompt, you can pick a fiction book or a nonfiction book for any of the bonus prompts. So let me put my glasses on, and I'm going to read you what Donna has written about each of the prompts. So the first group is fiction, and the first prompt is reacquaintances. You've read the first book in a series, or maybe one book by a particular author, and now you can read the second in a series or another book by that author. So reacquaint yourself with that author or revisit that author. Prompt number 2, new friends. You've been wanting to try this author or a series for a long time, and now's the time to do it. And then number 3 for the fiction category is mood. You want to read what you want to read when you want to read it. So pick up to 3 books that you are in the mood to read anytime during the summer and enjoy. Then for the nonfiction category, the first prompt is play. Now, I don't tend to think of or associate the word play with nonfiction. I tend to associate the word work with nonfiction, but I love this prompt. She says, you want to indulge your creative side. Read up to 3 books about any creative endeavor you love or wish to tackle this summer. Something that will bring you joy. Examples: book on any craft like floss or fibers, anything like deep cleaning and organizing. I love those books. Cooking, painting, drawing, writing, dancing, gardening, music art, home decor, and so on. Just express yourself. And then I would also encourage you that if you're going to read a book about one of those things, do some of that thing. If you're going to read a knitting book, then try knitting. Or like in my case, if I'm going to read a book about deep cleaning, I need to actually do some deep cleaning. That's just from me, though. That's my aside. But I think Donna would echo that. And then the second prompt in nonfiction is discover. You want to explore. Read at least 1 book about a subject or person that has always interested you and you want to know more about. For example, extraordinary people, celebrities, or places like space or the deep sea, or maybe the history of something. The story behind your favorite game to play, sports, science, plants and animals, culture, so on. Expand your horizons. And then the sixth prompt, or the third one in the nonfiction category, will be a little harder for me, but it's going to be getaway. So maybe you can't get away, or maybe you are going somewhere, or you've recently gone to a place that you want to know more about. So pick a book about that place and the people who live there. Transport yourself. Okay, so now for the bonus prompts, whatever you read for any of these prompts can be fiction or nonfiction. So bonus 1, you want to immerse yourself. Choose one of the longest books from your shelf and begin reading it on June 21st. That's today. Set a schedule and finish it by September 23rd. Done. I love this prompt because I'm so task-oriented. All right, the next bonus is you want to curl up with something comforting. A go-to when you want to decompress. Read a book from a series or by an author or on a subject that is always a special treat for you to read. And she uses the word scrumptious. So for me, when I think of just an idyllic setting and decompressing, I think of the Mitford books. If you have not ever read these, I would highly recommend that you pick up At Home in Mitford and read that. It's fantastic. Now, in order for me to really accomplish something on these prompts, I'm going to need to pick something I haven't already read. So I can't read these for this, but I am currently reading through the Fair Acre series by Miss Reed. Again, totally idyllic setting and just total comfort reads. So I will definitely continue to read the Fair Acre series by Miss Reed. And I'm doing that for the Follow Us to Fair Acre read-along hosted by Kate House. So be sure you check out her live streams regarding each of those books. All right, then, bonus number 3. You have wondered why you've not gotten to these books yet. So this one is going to be kind of a try a chapter kind of an idea. And she wants you to choose 3 books from your shelf that you have yet to read and read the first chapter in each. Does one really grab you? If not, repeat and read the first chapter in 3 more books until you find one that you can't put down, and read it now. So I want to encourage you to join in both of these readathons. They're going to be awesome. Now, to participate in the Summer Clearance Readathon, I think I mentioned you have to read at least 3 books to meet, and the 3 books can be just from one prompt. You can just use the prompts as a jumping off point, but she does want you to read at least 3 books. And the maximum number of books you read is up to you. No pressure, just have fun. So for the Mande-A-Thon, it's only in the month of July, but it's all month from July 1st to July 31st. And the Summer Clearance Readathon starts today, June 21st, and goes through the end of summer, which is September 23rd. So I hope you will join in. Let me know in the comments if you plan to participate. And I will leave in the description below both the links to Mandy's channel, it's called The Night Owl, and to Donna's Goodreads group called Reading Goalposts. I hope that you will check out both of their readathons and participate. So that's all I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a great day. Read a good book, have a great summer, and God bless you.